Hello, it's Aram. I'm here today to read the book of Proverbs, Chapter 9. And this chapter is about two different banquets. The first banquet is held by wisdom, the second banquet will be held by a foolish person. We're also going to talk about a wise man, a foolish man, and how they react to wisdom and instruction. Okay, so here we go. Proverbs chapter 9. Wisdom has built her house. She has hewn her 7 pillars. 7 is a number of completion in the Bible. She has prepared the feast, mixed the wine, and also set the table. She has sent out her maids to announce on the heights of the town, "Let the simple enter here." To those devoid of sense, she says, "Come, eat my food and drink the wine that I have mixed. Give up simpleness and live. Walk in the way of understanding." Okay, so this is the first banquet that is held by wisdom, righteousness, knowledge. So trying to teach people that don't have wisdom how to live their best life. Okay, so now Proverbs chapter 9, verse 7, we're going to talk about the difference between a wise person and a foolish person when it comes to rebuke or correction or discipline or knowledge, how they react. To correct a scoffer. So what is a scoffer? So I don't see it right now, but basically a scoffer is someone who is always complaining, criticizing, yelling obscenities, being contrary, just not agreeing, this and that. So to correct a scoffer or rebuke a wicked man for his blemish is to call down abuse on oneself. So what is this saying? When you try to correct a foolish person, they get angry. They don't want wisdom. They don't want knowledge, okay? They just want to wallow in their filth, in their ignorance. They think they know the truth, but they don't. It's a lie, okay? And they believe it. And, that's what they've been taught, but they believe it. They're angry. They believe you owe them something. They believe that their success is dependent on you, not God, but you. So they're angry with you, okay? Um, so, you have to be careful with these foolish people. Okay, Proverbs 9, verse 8 says, "Do not rebuke a scoffer, for he will hate you. Reprove a wise man, and he will love you." So, when you're talking to a foolish, wicked person, they do not want wisdom. Okay, they're angry at you, they're jealous of you, they think you're the reason they don't have something, you're the cause, you're the problem. Ugh. Everything amounts to you. But when you're wise and you put God first and you know that you're not in control of everything, you have wisdom, you don't feel this way, because you know that people are not in control. God is in control. And, you don't have to get upset with correction and with wisdom and knowledge. So the wise man will love you for correcting him, but the wicked man will hate you for correcting him. So don't argue with the fool. Don't waste your time. Walk away. Wisdom is not for everyone. It's not. Okay, Proverbs 9, verse 9. Chapter 9, verse 9. Instruct a wise man, and he will grow wiser. Teach a righteous man, and he will gain in learning. So that's why wise people, the rich get richer, the poor get poorer. It has a lot to do with wisdom, just about gaining wealth, gaining knowledge, this and that. And I'm not talking about ill-gotten gain or, evil money, quick money. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about the righteous man that gains learning, knowledge, wealth, builds on it. It says, teach a righteous man, and he will gain in learning. And there is rewards for knowledge. Knowledge is power. You've heard that. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. A lot of people want to be in power, but they don't have the knowledge to do it. And when they put themselves in positions of authority without that knowledge, they fail. They fail miserably. You can fool people, but you can't fool God, Okay, moving on. Proverbs chapter 9 and verse 10. The beginning of wisdom is fear of the Lord, and knowledge of the Holy One is understanding. For through me your days will increase, and years be added to your life. If you are wise for yourself. If you are a scoffer, you bear it alone. So what is this saying? If you are wise for yourself. If you are a scoffer, you bear it alone. So I think I read the commentary before I came on here, and it's talking about the benefits of wisdom, the rewards of wisdom, and so if you gain wisdom, you're going to benefit from it. So you're gaining wisdom for yourself. You're gaining wisdom for your own benefit. On the other hand, if you are a scoffer or a fool, you bear it alone. Life is going to be harder for you. The struggle is going to be harder for you because you're going through life by yourself. What you can do in your own power, in your own might. You have to bear it alone, okay, without God. And it's hard. It's difficult. So don't be a fool, okay? Okay, Proverbs 9 and verse 13. The stupid woman bustles about. She is simple and knows nothing. She sits in the doorway of her house or on the chair at the heights of the town. So this is the banquet of the foolish woman. Calling to all the wayfarers who go about their own affairs. Let the simple enter here. And to those devoid of sense, she says, stolen waters are sweet, and bread eaten furtively is tasty, meaning bread eaten hastily. A quickie is tasty. Okay. Proverbs 9, verse 18. He does not know that the shades are there, that her guests are in the depths of Sheol, which is hell. Her guests are in hell. Okay, and what are the shades? I didn't look that word up, but I'm assuming they're like shady people, evil people, wicked people. I don't remember reading that in a commentary. Okay, so when you go into the banquet of an evil person or a wicked person, you're in the depths of hell. Okay? So I'll leave it at that. Okay, I hope you were blessed by Proverbs Chapter 9. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And join us again for Proverbs Chapter 10 next week. Be blessed.